This tutorial will be about using Microsoft Stream within Microsoft Teams, particularly a class team. And we are in the online version of Microsoft Teams. So I'm going to click on the little white waffle in the top left corner. When I do, it turns into a little black waffle. I do not have Stream listed among my most often used apps. You may very well have a button here that says View All Apps. If you click there, you can see an alphabetical list of all of them. Since I don't on this browser, I'm going to click here to Office 365, where I do have a list of all apps here, but Stream is in my top 10 or so here. So I'll click on Stream and open it. This is an online tool. There's no desktop version of Stream, and it is an in-house YouTube, is what I like to call it. So it is your own organization's video library. The most you can possibly share a video is with everybody in your organization. In my case, that's a school district of 84,000 students plus staff, so that would be a lot of people to share with, but I couldn't share with anybody out beyond that, so you'd have to be signed into our district's OneDrive or Office 365 account to see that. That's the maximum. You can upload a video to Stream and not share it with anybody. It's just a place for you to store it for yourself. You can share with a group. You can select individuals. You can create a group and share within that group. In this case, the group we want to share with is the class team. So here I am in Stream. You can click to create a new group. There's several ways to create groups in Office 365. One is to create a team. Every new team has a group that goes with it. You can create groups within Outlook, and you can create groups within Stream. When you create them in one of those places, they also exist in those other places. So I don't actually have to create a group here because I've already made my team that I want to add this to. But just to show you, in case you want to use this for other reasons, you can give your group a name, give it a description, decide whether or not everybody can contribute or not, and then you add people. Once you start adding people, now you legitimately have a group. Okay, we already have a group, so I am instead going to skip that step and go to creating a channel. So the team that I started with here was my team with a very descriptive name, so you do want these to match as close as possible. It doesn't necessarily have to be an exact match, but you want to be clear that we go, very descriptive name. You want to be clear that this is a channel that belongs to and works with just that team. So you can make it a company-wide channel by clicking here. We again just want to make it a group channel. So I'm going to start typing in the name of the team, and there it is. Anything, it uses predictive spelling, so any group that still matches those letters that exist in your organization, then you can find it there. Whoop. Expected to be able to click on that. Here we go. So we have selected the group that it belongs to. I choose create. Now videos that go into this channel will be available to anybody who is in that group, which is the same as the membership of my team. If you add more people to the team later, they become part of this group as well. So right now I have no videos. So I can go ahead and upload videos right here. I can drag videos or select, but let's say I don't do that right now and I go out and I do some other things. When I want to come back to add content to that group or that channel, I can come right in here, choose channels, and I actually get that same set of options. Here I am right back to that screen. So I can select files to upload, and oh, here's some that I've worked on recently. So let's go ahead and just pick one of those. I can give my video a name, I can give it a description, including hashtags to make it searchable, and under permissions, you can say who's the owner. Well, I might not want everybody in my group to have editing rights to it, so I do want everybody to see it, but not necessarily be able to edit it. So I'm going to turn off ownership for everybody so they can all view it if they're in my team, but I'm going to remain the only owner. And then other options include the people feature is kind of cool. If you turn on people, it will use AI to kind of recognize face. When I say recognize, it's not like it matches a name to a face, but it will identify a face, and then it'll point out anywhere in the video that face appears. So you can search for the scene that you are in, if that's how you want to use that. Or if you have somebody who doesn't want to appear on screen at all, you can actually filter it so that it deletes any scene with that person in it. We're dealing with students, so we're going to turn comments off, and it does generate a caption file automatically, which, by the way, you can edit if it messes anything up too bad. So we're going to click publish, and this is a video, so I'm going to click here to share, and we're just going to copy that URL, and then we're going to go back into Teams and show you some different ways to share this with my team. So first of all, I just copy that URL. I can paste it right in here, and here's the link to that video. Okay. If I instead want to do that with the channel, I can go to that channel and also grab a sharing link. I can copy that, bring that to my team, and I could just as well paste it here. It would do the same thing, so we're going to show you something different instead. This time I'm going to click to add it as a tab. So when you choose to add a tab, stream is one of your options, and it will ask you, do you want to add a whole channel or just a video? And again, these work the same way, but I will add my video channel. And it asks, do you want to post to the channel about this as well? If I unselect this, then it will only add it as a tab at the top of the screen. If I select it, then it will also add it as a post like I just posted the video. So at this point, I opted to add a tab for my channel, which includes that video. And in the posts, I posted directly within here with my video. And by adding a tab and choosing also add to post, I also have a post for the video channel. So in other words, you have the option to only add as a tab, to only add as a post, or to add as a tab and a post. If you choose to add it as a tab and a post, and the reason I would do that is a lot of times I use, at least for individual videos, I would use the tab for a video that we're going to use immediately, today, or in the next day or so. And after we have used it, then I might go up here and remove the tab. But I'm only removing this particular access point. Because I also posted it here, I still have this access point. So by adding it to both places, it will eventually kind of disappear back farther in the thread as we move on, but it'll still be available here. And students can also go directly to stream, to that channel, and see those videos. So I would use the tabs for videos as a short-term place to house those, but for a video channel, if this is something we're going to be using throughout the semester and continue adding videos to, then you might actually want to leave the video channel up here permanently. All right, and then I want to also point out that one of the other uses here is for recording video meetings, and we're going to have another video specifically on that. But if you're going to run a meeting, Teams has Skype for Business built in. If you're going to run a meeting and you want to record that, then you'll see in that other video that it will automatically save that video to stream. I mean, that if you record in Teams, that's where it saves to, is stream, and it will automatically, once it's done processing, also post the link to that video here as well. So we're going to look at that again in a little more detail in another video. But the idea here is any videos that you are recording, any videos that your students are recording, you have a handy place to store them and to organize them within Stream and attach that to your team. So whether it's tutorials that you're doing, whether it's lessons that you're recording, or whether it's projects that students are doing, all of those are available to save in Stream and attach to your team channel.